Let's go, baby. Hot Take Central 2.0. Cam Janssen, Jimmy the Cat Hayes, Matt Adams, Matthew Rocchio. We're doing our thing right here at the Key Burger Bar and Boogie. Let's go. 3, 2, 2, 5 Olive Straight, St. Louis, Missouri, baby. You got to check this place out. It's great. They really renovated this old, unique building. You got to check this place out. They got it all, and they got dang good food, too, by the way. Jimmy, didn't you just order something with an egg on it?
Yeah, I was supposed to wait, but I couldn't. So they have smash burgers.
Oh, love it.
With locally sourced beef, right? And I got a single because I'm a fat guy and I got to watch, but I couldn't wait.
Can't wait.
So I got a single with American cheese and egg over easy. It was awesome. I'm not kidding you. The burgers here are great. And as a fat guy, I eat a lot of burgers.
That's right. Yeah, me
too. This
too.
is the real deal. So you got to check it out.
You can check all these burgers out all throughout town. They got the real stuff going on right here at the Key. You can come here after Billikens games. You can have parties. They got a huge, actually, extension over here. I don't know if you saw that or not, Maddie. But they got, if you're a singer or you're a dancer like Matt Rocchio, there's plenty of room to get down and dirty right over there. They got bathrooms. They got it all. It's a great place. Check it out. The Key. Hey, it's good to see you. Good to see you guys, man. We haven't really done one of these in a long, long time. Have we done one with Hot Take Central at night yet?
No, and I can tell you I've done a lot of them, and it's usually a train wreck. But let's hear it from Matt Rocchio.
Let's go. Although they almost fought this morning. It almost went down.
Shocker, you guys almost fought this morning?
Well, because we had a big fight this morning.
A little bit.
It's bad, but I'm telling you, he does the work, he's very dependable. And because usually it's like, oh, we don't have audio, we don't have video, there's a problem. And usually whatever the engineer, producer, board op is, they're freaking out at the last second. This guy had it under control. Now, there are other techs here. I just want to be very clear about it. There's a nice little crowd here. Most of the crowd is part of Big City's camera crew.
That's right.
And there's 12 cameras. 2 are for our show. The rest are for his personal crew. What do you have going on?
What are you doing?
Shout out to Joey Yak and the crew.
What's up?
Support.
Applause for everybody.
Let's go. Dang good. God's work. You're doing the Lord's work.
I got to live up to the nickname Big City.
That's right.
I'm big time.
You are big time.
I got my own film crew.
Yes, right.
What do you expect, Cat?
Look, I see you emerging. Although I could be wrong, and this is like a real interview question. You're very solid with the media, and I saw this on my own Twitter feed. I think a lot of people see you kind of sliding back into coaching and helping younger players. Am I wrong to ask that, Cam?
I don't think you're wrong to ask
No,
that.
you're not
I think
wrong
that's
at all.
what he kind of wants to do.
Yeah.
How about this? City is a coach. City is a coach.
Hire City.
Coach.
No, I dipped my toes in last year, first time coaching after retiring, and I fell in love with it. I love the game. I love talking about the game, so I like doing media, but I also like being in uniform, being on the field, and helping guys reach their true potential.
Directing traffic. Like, no. Here, come here. This is what you need to do. Turn your bat this way. Do this, do that. You like doing that? Bringing guys to the side, young guys, and just kind of just give them a little bit more information.
Yeah, I like. I've really, fallen in love with the mindset stuff. Kind of being a bridge guy from the AAA level to the big leagues, helping those guys, just expect what to expect once they get to that big league level.
What are they most confused about in that particular situation? When they're going from there, they're at AA, AAA, they're trying to make the next step. Like, what do they need to learn more than anything at that particular junction?
Confidence in themselves and really understanding that a lot of that stuff, why they're up and down is out of their control. If they got options left, there's a lot.
There's a couple big boys up there making a lot of money.
Yes.
You're like, I'm doing good. Well, Arenado's up there. What do we do with him?
Exactly. So you gotta at the AAA level, you really gotta dive in and just have that boatload of confidence in yourself and just keep on doing it, putting your one foot in front of the other and doing the work. Nothing's going to be given to you.
And as I've been told, AAA is harder than AA because AAA, you have guys, different paths, right? You have some guys who made a little money on the way down.
There it is.
Yep.
And the envy of the young guys who are on the way up. And as a coaching staff, you better manage that.
Yeah. That's exactly right. You got to balance it. And the veterans that like what you're saying, Kat, is that when they come down, they're making a lot of money. They're wondering, why in the heck am I not still in the big league level? Well, may have done something, you may not have been super consistent. We gotta find that again and get you back to what got you here.
Or they might not want to listen.
Because you don't understand.
Came from the big, son.
You don't understand as a young kid. Like you dominate. No one's ever told you, wait a second, you didn't make that team. Wait a second, you didn't make that team. And all of a sudden you get to AAA or whatever, and you're one step to make the big leagues. And you're like, why am I'm dominating down here? Why am I not getting called up? Because there's a $30 million guy at third base. There's a $30 million guy at third base, or there's a catcher, or whatever the case is. We cannot move him. You're stuck here. And when you're at that age, you don't really process that. So you start bitching and moaning a little bit, and you got to settle those guys down. Take your time. Keep doing your thing. Be consistent. Things are going to happen up here. They all see that, although they up top don't tell you.
Exactly.
They don't tell you. The communication with the minor leagues and the pro level, even if you're a top minor league guy, there's not much communication, and rightfully so. Go do your thing. We'll deal with this as a business, and we'll call you when we're ready for you.
Well, I think the biggest thing is taking the ego and the entitlement out of it.
Hard though.
Hard.
They've had an ego since they were 12 years old.
I know.
Maybe earlier than that.
Right.
You're dominating since you're 12 years old, and all of a sudden you're boom, 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 boom. Oh, I got one more step. Why can't I make this team? Well, it's business now, baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you know, professional sports is not fair. It's not fair. So like what you said, you gotta put all that stuff behind you, and you just gotta get back to work. Put the work in, and you will be
trust the process and trust yourself.
Yep.
You're doing well. You think they're gonna be like, he's doing great. We're gonna find no. You're there. They see you. Keep doing your thing. Shut your mouth. Don't get jammed up.
Yep.
Don't say anything stupid in an interview. Don't bitch to your agent who's going to bitch to Hein Bloom. He doesn't want to hear that yet. He knows what's going on. 100%. Don't think they don't understand that.
Yep.
Can I help you, coach? Can we just do this together?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
We should open up a facility.
There's something that the Blues tweeted out, your story. And you come across really well. Kudos to you for the interview the Blues did with you.
In a hillbilly way?
What's that?
In a hillbilly way or
in a good guy way? You're a good dude.
Cool. All right.
The two of you together actually could do seminars because you're two down-to-earth guys. But I have a serious question for Matt, because he's been at the high
seminar.
Business.
I like that word.
Cam.
Athlete seminar. How to deal with media, how to deal with younger players, how to deal with older players. My question for Adams, though, is, all right, you've been at the highest level as a baseball player. Now you're kind of spreading your wings as a media guy. Would you say that this show comparatively is high A or double A? Because I know we
damn good question.
What would you say? Double A, maybe high A, or still rookie league?
We got the producer.
No, I would say it's double A. I don't even think there's a question between high A and double A. I think it's double A.
Okay, but you still took
isn't
the shot.
Triple A better?
I'd like to be in the majors.
Thank you. Yeah,
right?
exactly. So we're still minor league.
You gotta grow it.
That's right. Be confident. What I just tell you, they're all Dave Green's listening to you right now.
I'm 63 years old. I ain't getting any better. Everyone laugh at that.
Sir, you guys are supposed to laugh. Thank you. Thank you. A seminar. Interesting.
No, think about
JE Enterprise.
I could get the word out for a small industry standard fee.
Yeah.
65.6%.
Yeah.
Handling fee.
He might have something.
I was going to say he's onto something there,
because we talked about that the other day.
Yep.
And we don't need to get but like
they're also regular guys. People both you guys, they know you and they like you, fan favorites. This guy came back and got a standing ovation years after. They don't forget. Blues fans don't forget. Cardinal fans don't forget. Now let's monetize it. All right,
monetize. Time to monetize. You're dang right, man. Oh man, I do like that though. There's a lot of athletes out there that, that they need a talking to, okay? A real talking to, not like, hey, everything. No. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to deal with. Your mom and dad, here's what they're doing. There's a lot that goes with a lot of these athletes. Like the mom and dad are talking to them the whole time. Sometimes they can't get away from that. You're going to have to eventually. You're going to have to cut that right off and listen to your peers. Whether you agree with them or not, that's who your boss is, and that's what's going to take you to the next level. Not your mom, not your dad. You got to cut that away. Still listen to them.
Right.
I used to do the same thing. I used to call my dad every single game, no matter what. Just give me a pump-up speech. Don't tell me how to get the damn puck off the wall. Don't tell me anything else. You don't know that. Pump me up and let me go do my thing.
Yeah.
Because these other coaches, I know what I'm going to do with them. They already told me. You just pump me up. So there's so many different ways we can help these kids. Oh, yeah. Jimmy, get on this.
I will. I wanted to ask you about news of the day in Cardinal Nation. 65.6%. Just know if I think about repping you, the clock is running. I'm like a lawyer.
The clock's running now.
No offense.
She knows.
Yeah,
Rachel.
billable hours.
Exactly.
Yeah, billable hours. So Yachty's back as a coach. I spent a little time on Twitter today because people were like, "Oh, he won't show up. Oh, he was an advisor last." We talked about it on the show this morning, and that's true. I think it's a different time for Yachty now. He wants to manage. This is his path. Okay, so he gets something out of it. I believe, will be hands-on with the three. They have of their top 6 prospects, 3 are catchers.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got a gold mine down there that he will apparently work with on a minor league level. Also, if you recall last year, you were not around, but he came back a few times, and it wasn't the normal Yachty in and out. He wanted to hang. He wanted to talk. It was a different guy with a different agenda. So I think based on last year, he said he wanted to do this. He seemed like he was totally into it. Now he's back in an advisor, and I think it will pay dividends. Now, time will tell, but I think it's a different Yachty now. But you were there. What's he like? Just because to me, the mystique of Yachty helps unto itself.
Yeah, Yachty was the first one there and the last one to leave. Once I showed up to the clubhouse, I feel like no one ever saw Yachty. He was, he got his food, he got his workout in, and then he was in the video room, hunkered down, watching film, studying the opponents. So that way, he was prepared to go out and, call the game for the pitching staff. I love Yachty. I've talked to him a little bit this offseason. I think he's pumped to come back. I think it's going to be huge for Cardinals. And the catchers. I love Yachty. I'm a big Yachty Molina fan, and just really happy that he's back in uniform and helping the organization.
And there's a guy, Herrera, who is back in the picture as a catcher. Had an elbow issue that he had surgery because he said he couldn't get his arm in the right position to throw. Helps the Cardinals if he is a catcher because they can fill other spots. Who better to work with him than Yachty? And
can I ask a question about Yachty real quick?
Yeah.
Did he run the show in the locker room? Okay, so he's doing film, but is he kicking his feet up? Everybody taking care of him. He picks his glass up. Give me more coffee. Like, how is he? The trainers all over him. He's the first guy on the training table. Like that kind of stuff.
He had such a strict routine that he did not veer from that.
And everybody just let him. You do your thing. Yeah. We're staying away from you.
You do you.
Okay.
If you need help, you ask us. We'll get you the help. But he was so dialed, so locked in that he knew what he wanted to accomplish the minute that he walked through the clubhouse doors.
Where did he sit on the plane? Was he playing cards with the back of the guys? Was he by himself? Did he have his little section corded off so nobody can be around him? Like, because some guys are like that. You know what I mean? They want to hide from everybody.
He definitely did not have his own. He was not by himself. He was
playing cards, doing his thing.
He was in the thick of the cards, the gambling, enjoying himself.
Check, please.
Blue lighting everybody.
It was a club,
and he ran the show.
Feet in the air,
and he ran the show.
He brought, he made sure the speaker was on there, the tunes were blasting. We were having a blast in the air.
But from what I saw, and that's all true, everyone knew it was Yachty's show, right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
I asked Lance Lynn. I said, "What's it like?" Because Adam Wainwright said, "Look, if you're a pitcher, it's your game. You can't be afraid to shake off, even if it's Yachty back there." Now, he said he and Yachty always on the same page, but once in a while. So I asked Lance Lynn, and Lance Lynn said something pretty interesting. He said, if I shook Yachty off, he didn't care because I was a veteran who knew what I was doing. He said, if you're a reliever or some kid that shakes Yachty, Yachty will say, Don't you shake me off. I've been doing this a long time.
My show.
But for the veterans, Yachty was like, I got you.
Well, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Because he knows this is what you need to pitch. I'm reading everything. I'm in control. This is what you need to do. Wayno, do your thing. I trust you. You see everything I'm seeing too.
Yeah. And another funny story about Yachty catching. A young kid, shook him off 2 or 3 times in a row.
Who was it? Give us a name. You can.
I honestly forget the guy's name.
Honestly. I don't believe that.
He stopped putting signs down and just waved him on. Throw the ball. Whatever pitch, I'll catch it.
And he'll learn from it.
Yes. And let me tell you something. That kid never shook Yachty off ever again.
Because Yachty sees everything.
Yes.
Was he cool on the road? Like, do you guys hang out? Okay, you're there for 5 days. Like, is there a mandatory? So you're in San Diego 5 days, whatever the case is. Does Wayno or Yachty or somebody say, this is the night we're all going to dinner? Does that happen a lot?
Yeah.
Or is it just, the pitchers go this way? No,
a lot of the times, if we would travel and there would be an off day the next day, we'd have a team dinner at a nice restaurant on the road once we got in.
Everybody's hanging out.
Everybody's hanging out. Telling stories.
Okay.
Building that relationship and just having a good time leading into that off day and whatnot. The Cardinals were really good. The veterans that I was fortunate enough to play with, they were really good about making sure that we had that team.
Who's picking that tab up? Who's picking the tab up?
Well, the Cardinals did on the team dinners, right? No?
Ooh, I don't think so. Right?
No.
They're going to throw their credit card down?
No.
On a team dinner?
No, it was the veterans. I
already fed you on the plane.
Yeah. I never saw the credit cards exchanged because I never got to that point. But it was definitely, Matty Holiday, Wayno, Yachty, Lance. Like it was the veteran leadership.
You're like, I'm going to order a couple more things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever do credit card roulette?
Yes.
Oh, I hate that.
It was the worst game ever.
I don't like that game. I lose. I had the same thing. Everybody's out. Walt usually picks up Paulie, whoever. They pick up everything. Not this time. Credit card roulette, everybody. Let's go. Put your credit card down. And I'm like, oh, cool. Well, I got 20 guys. Like, whatever, let's go. They keep taking them out. I'm like, son of a gun. They keep taking them out. Walt, all the big dogs making money. I'm like, Jesus. I see the Camus wine. Okay. I know it's going to be and then mine's the freaking last. And I go, oh my God, $18,000. I'm like, what? $18,000. I can't do this.
Yeah.
They picked it up.
I've seen.
Who did?
Walt and the boys.
Yeah. I heard Walt.
I got.
Oh, they did that intentionally.
Yeah.
They got me.
That's what happened with mine.
All on purpose, one after another. They knew exactly where my credit card was when they put it in there. And the whole time I'm like, oh, Jesus. Every time I'm like, oh God, it's got to be like 15 grand. I'm like thinking like, there's no way. And they did it. And my heart dropped. And I'm like, oh, it's awesome. And they got me.
That's awesome. Now, for the big dogs, that's like care. Monopoly money.
Whatever. They're making money. I'd do the same thing. If I was making a ton of money, God, 100%. I want to do that. Yeah. I want to take care of everybody. I wish I could do it now.
You let me pay.
I did. And you picked up McDonald's this morning too.
Yes, I did.
I'm a cheap ass now. God, yes, I used to never be. I swear to God, I used to never be. Now Kate has me, and she's she cracks the whip a little bit.
Yeah, don't blame.
And
Kate.
I listen
don't
to
blame
her.
Kate.
I listen to her. It's her fault. Man, oh man, what do you miss the most though? What do you miss the most right now? You're retired. You're still hanging out. We're on the radio. We're doing things. You're signing autographs. You're going, on a bus to Memphis with all the guys. Like you're doing cool things. I'm doing the same thing. What do you miss the most?
I miss being in the clubhouse with the guys after the game.
When you win.
When you win.
When you play good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but you're sitting in there after a win. Nobody's rushing to get out of the clubhouse. No. Cracking open a cold one, sitting down with the boys, reliving what happened in the game, and just shooting the crap.
The guys are like, God, you played a good play on that. Way to go. Good fight. Good this, good that. And you're like,
guys learn from that.
I love it.
Nowadays, it's like, who can get out of the clubhouse the fastest?
Yeah, I know.
and it's not the same.
I know. We were tight knit too, dude.
Yes,
We were
you have to be a good team. You have to be tight knit.
Laughing all the time, telling everybody's chirping everybody. Got it. Don't. If you guys came in the locker room with a goofy haircut, oh, good luck with that. They're gonna get you so bad. You're gonna be like, I gotta crawl this hole somehow. It's brutal. But then they pump you up. You have a good fight. You have a good goal. You have a big hit. You have this. You have a nice play in the outfield. Whatever the case is, they pump you up. And when the big dogs pump you up after a big win in the locker room, you're having a beer. That's a euphoric high you can't replicate.
Exactly.
Unless you do a lot of heroin, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm warning everybody. I warn people about that kind of stuff. Can't do it. But you know what I mean, though?
Yeah. The best, like, other than, after a win, cracking open cold one, hanging out with the boys, it's like you saying, the jokes, the pranks, or seeing what, every day is a new day. Like, you're showing up there, you're like, what's going to happen today? I had one. Matt Carpenter used to wear these Columbia fishing shirts. I think he had a different color, and I think he wore it for 6 straight days. Skip Schumacher and a couple other guys, they're like, we're gonna get him. So they cut the jeans into jean shorts. They cut the Columbia fish shirt to like a belly shirt, and that's what he had to wear on the plane ride. We were going on the road, and that's what he had to wear. But they slid some cash into the pocket so he could go
and
get
he
some
also
new
was
clothes.
cut up too. So
Yeah.
when you're cut up like that, like,
you're walking out there.
rip my shirt off,
Right.
please.
Right.
You
But
know
it's also like that, like, at the end of the year when the, September call-ups, I don't know if the Blues did it, but like we'd have rookie dress up.
Oh yeah.
And it was like that's what
You're
I'm
dressing
missing.
like a girl
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
They've changed. Everything now is more
Because you get
acceptable.
Yeah.
exactly because of this.
Yep.
Ding 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 ding.
No one
And then
gets
so many
everything
people-
is.
So like, look what they're
I
making
mean,
him
there used
do.
to be some weird stuff. They don't do that no more.
Is there a guy like I remember going to the locker room when I was young, and like an older guy that I looked up to didn't give me attention, and I'm like, he doesn't like me, and I felt like am I trying to like talk to the guy, and he kind of a little standoffish, and it kind of brings you down a little bit, and like I kind of I'm trying with these guys. Does that happen to you where you felt like you're the young guy, the big dog? I'm trying to get attention from him, but he's not giving you attention back. It's like it's like a high school girlfriend.
Really sad. Yarmir Yager wouldn't party with him.
He sat next to me the whole time, and he drove me home after. And his car would rattle because he didn't change his oil. And I go,
Honestly,
"You better
Lance
change your
Lynn
oil."
was that way to me, like when I first met him.
Oh,
And Lance is an intimidating dude.
hell yeah, he is.
So I go up and I introduce myself to Lance, and it was like, "Who the hell are you?" And I'm like, I got off to the wrong foot. But Lance and I are boys now, and Lance is amazing. But like, yeah, I like. But I also like.
Was he the scariest of all the guys?
No, Matt
I know
Holiday.
Holiday.
Yeah, I was scared.
Give
of
me a
Holiday.
holiday story that I could throw back at him, like
don't
something
know.
he did that he went over the line.
I don't think.
I don't know if Holly ever went over the line.
That's why he's the best.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah,
He's too perfect.
I don't think you're.
Mess up, Matty.
You're not. Yeah, you're not going to have any dirt on Holly.
I'm not talking about dirt. I'm talking about the time he put someone in a headlock and they twisted their neck and couldn't play.
Here's a
week.
Holly story.
All right.
The best was when Shaq came through the clubhouse.
Who?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, Shaq.
And Shaq picked Matt Holiday's a big human. And Shaq picked Holiday up, and he was holding him like a baby, and Holly looked like a baby in Shaq's
I saw
arms.
the picture. No, I've seen the picture.
That
there's
I
a
was
picture.
like,
He rocked him like
Wow.
a baby.
He had Holiday kind of played along.
yeah, he
Look,
did.
he's a big NBA fan. But I've seen that picture. I wish I still had it now. I don't.
Where's that picture at? Oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
get it. From
Yeah,
Holiday.
you could definitely get it for
Because
sure.
when you're that guy, and all of a sudden somebody, I don't care who it is, they pick you up and rock you like a baby.
I mean,
you-
Shaq,
you feel like a
manhandled Holiday.
baby.
Yeah,
You kind of like put you down a little. Like, oh God,
Cam-
I thought I was a tough guy in the room.
That comment makes me think Cam likes to be the small spoon.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
Everyone likes to be the small spoon.
Don't rock me like a baby in front of everybody, because then I'm gonna my.
Anybody who
confidence is
tells you
gone.
they don't want to be the small spoon's
I
lying.
mean, come on.
Now, here's a guy that he's tight with that I think reputation wise kind of mixed bag, right? But you love Harper, right?
Yeah.
That's your guy. Tell me about him. Because I love that guy.
yeah.
But there are also some things, in this past and everything. about not getting along with certain teammates. And he's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Tell me about him.
We got close over there. Year I got to play with him in Washington and whatnot. And like we go on vacations in the off season. My wife's super close with his wife Kayla, and we just got close. And if you know him like truly and know him he is a good human. I think he just gets a bad rap from the media because he's another one that's so dialed in, so locked into his routine that even if media was calling him to do interviews and stuff, he didn't want to go do that. So he got off the bad foot with the media, and like that, that label stuck with him. But he's a down to earth human, and he's a good guy.
Well, that's what we're going to tell these young kids that are going to make it. You got to control the media yourself. Don't let them control you.
Yeah.
You control the media. You're nice to everybody. Jimmy comes in, what's up, Jimmy? Be nice to them. You know how it is. Like if a guy's you kind of look at them a little differently. They can play it a lot better to help themselves. Am I wrong on that?
First off, for guys that want to kind of announce their presence to a city, a community, a fan base, personality helps. You don't want to go overboard where the veterans are mad at you.
Yes.
By the same token, because you'll make more if you become a personality, you can make more money than if you're not. By the same token, it's like if a reporter wants you to ask you something you're not comfortable with, answer your own question. You don't have to answer what they ask you. But I always try, guys have to identify who's trying to get you, who's not. And a lot of times you can kind of sneak in something. You're not trying to get them in trouble, but get a little bit more.
Give me something. I got to do my job too.
100%.
Give me a little something.
So you don't have to be so black and white with it. Sometimes you got to be funny and be like, well, Jim, da, da, da. And it has nothing to do with anything, but it's funny. And there's your soundbite. Instead of being like, well, I can't get it. Just there's ways to do it.
100%.
Then the media, they respect you a little bit more.
Like
and they know that you want to play ball.
Lynn was terrifying to the media at first. Remember, he was short and he would do that thing where if you asked him a yes, no, he'd go yes, no, and then immediately turn and leave the reporter fumpering because they didn't know what else to do. And then I don't get scared of guys.
You got to do your job.
And so I would go back and forth with him, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's a personality. You can have. He's not really angry.
No,
he's just playing a role."
Yeah.
Well, and I also think too, if you show the player that you're willing to get to know them as the person and not the player, they're going to open up more to you and show the personality, get better interviews and whatnot.
And know how to answer and know how to answer questions without answering questions. But you're not answering questions without being like, I don't know. No, say something witty, funny, play the game. Listen, we all got to have a job to do. Like we're all working here. Do something, say something different, funny, that's going to help you along the way.
Yep. And if you're a young media guy like our boy Grant, where's
Grant?
Thank you.
His shirt's a little wrinkled.
Thank you.
And I blame his lovely girlfriend right over there.
Can I stand up for Grant?
Yes, you can.
As a fellow
about you a lot.
producer, his shirt's completely fine. I don't see a single crease nor wrinkle on the entire palette. You're doing great.
Grant, you look damn good.
Teach him how to iron a little better. But anyway,
the hair's looking like classic.
He did do his hair today, and I'm like, whoa, what's up, baby?
First time I seen him without a baseball cap.
Yeah,
but
he looks like a newspaper boy from the 50s.
But it's like you said though. Like I've had players tell me, there's a lot of guys in there. I don't know who they are. A lot of guys and gals, I should say. So you go up to them and without the mic, and you just treat them like a human. Hey, how you doing? I'm so and so. Oh, where you from? And then you have a base on which the player can.
Has there been a guy that's been very standoffish, you or Randy or anybody that constantly went up to was like, and all of a sudden they got comfortable with you and they're like, oh, well, this is a personality.
John Lackey.
Okay.
Scary dude.
Yeah.
And like he gave you a look, it froze you.
You're like, oh, my bad.
And then I realized like once he kind of knew what you were about, he'd give you stuff. And he turned out to be a really good guy to cover. But that's the guy who I haven't been scared really, except for John Lackey. I mean, he's what, 6'5"?
Yeah. He's an imposing figure. And quite honestly, I don't think I've ever admitted this to anybody but now.
Clip it off.
I was a little scared playing behind him when he was on the mound. because he was like a little like notorious for like if you didn't like if you thought that you needed to get to like a ball or whatnot and you didn't, he was gonna let you know about it. And I was like, damn,
Is that good or bad?
No,
for
that's
you?
bad.
it's bad, but like also like
Won't say
as
it's
a
awful.
teammate, like you kind of like respect it in a sense. Like the guy's out there competing his butt off on the mound, and he wants every out.
Were you white knuckling it a little bit though in those innings?
Yeah.
Rock. That's like
Yeah.
playing with Hawley back in the day. You play with Brett Hall back in the day, and you don't give him the puck. He's gonna look at it. What's this guy effing doing, man? Like you're like, God. And you kind of crawl into a hole a little bit. So there's got to be a little bit of a balance with the big dogs and the younger guys.
I get that, but I'm going to jump in here.
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, I get that. And it is true. If you've established your place, like Hully, like Lackey, but you also have to understand that maybe the younger guy who just made a mistake is doing his best to compete too. And he ain't at that level yet.
They don't think
So
that
don't
way.
call him out in
They don't
public.
think that way.
I don't think they can think like that.
You think
yeah?
Gretzky, when he was coaching, which he was terrible at, he's probably like, why don't you not look at that guy and make that blind backhand and without looking at him? Well, I can't do that because I'm not you. So I don't know. That's tough, man. I told you, even with the guys that you try to talk to in the locker room when you're young and they don't give you the attention that you kind of want, they don't have to kiss your ass or baby you like, hey, little guy, I like you. You don't do that.
Right.
But just give me a little bit of respect because if they don't, it does bury you mentally.
Full transparency, though. Anyone kicks a word or doesn't have a mic up on radio, we immediately all pounce and call attention to it. Like,
No, we've never done that
I'm
with
saying
some-
that's no good. Don't do that.
I mean,
and of
hypocrite.
course, I'm the first
We're
to do it on radio.
hypocrites. Holy cow. You ever, when you were young, though, and you were starting to make money and you're hanging out with the older guys on the team that are making way more money than you, maybe you had a girlfriend and she's hanging out with the wife, with the guys, and they're doing, and they live that lavish lifestyle. Would you kind of get caught up in that a little bit? Like, oh, I could do this too. No, you can't.
100%.
Yeah.
And looking back, I'm like,
Oh,
man, I would have a little bit more money in my bank
Oh.
account if I didn't try to keep up with the Joneses for sure.
I mean,
Yeah. But it's hard not to.
I thought I was Elon.
Right.
I wasn't. Not even close. I was a nothing.
Yeah.
But you think you are because you're in your own little bubble.
Yep.
You're like, we could do this. We
Right.
can. No, you can't.
Yeah.
That's a
But
different
like
level. Cam.
that's three different
These
levels.
aren't your Eureka buddies. You know what I mean? That are still living with their parents at 21. You know, whatever
Yep.
it is.
Yeah. So
He made my kid a hero because you spoke to Tyler's class, right?
Yeah.
And Tim McKernan was there too. Anyway, so Tim knows him and Matt knew him. And to this day, my kid said the teacher that was in charge of that
Yeah. Mrs. Kennedy.
thinks Tyler's the coolest kid ever because the big dogs knew him.
Yeah. We
So
actually
thank
we
you.
actually
You're good
did
with-
another Kim and I we spoke on a sports panel for Ladue High School today to their business program.
See,
Catalyst.
What'd you say to him? Save your money.
Yeah.
was Tyler there? Because he's involved in that, no?
I don't think tomorrow is Tyler's class.
All right.
Today was Clayton.
And you're going tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
cool.
doing tomorrow. So
That's
yeah.
really
I like doing that kind of stuff.
Maybe Tyler can bring you a statue of me with my face with the gold stuff. And you can
Yeah.
keep it. Yeah.
But
We can hang out to everybody.
I also Tyler still I gotta get some of his cologne.
Yeah.
Jump
What's
on
up with
there.
that? I kind of want some. You see
Right?
that?
Look, if this
I
is an
smelled
ad
yours,
from my
Jimmy.
kid's website, tryafragrance.com.
Jimmy, when he sat down next to us yesterday, I'm like,
Yeah.
God, you smell
I
damn
like-
good.
I like smelling good.
So here's the thing. You go on tryfragrance.com, all these big name colognes that are really expensive that Tyler has from family that give, you can just try it and see if you like it. And you're not spending huge money. You're getting a small sample of it.
So you have to pay. So how does that work exactly?
I steal the money.
Okay.
No, you go on tryafragrance.com and he has like his own website that he built and it's got all the fragrances and it's got different sizes you could buy and you order it right online.
I like that.
Hey, that statement right there, we're not letting him
I know,
set this seminar
it just
thing up
comes so
because
natural.
we're not going to make any money.
Anytime we talk about it, he's like, "Well, I'm going to skim from."
He's taking all the money.
I just want to wet my beak a little.
Let me wet my beak. Oh, you did wet your beak with that dang good burger you ate today.
That was good.
Was that good?
The
Little
smash
smash burger
here.
with an egg on it. What's up?
Look, this is a beautiful facility. They got the great room for dancing and stuff. But if you're coming just for food, and if it's a SLU game, if it's Blues, you got to stop by and try this place. It's unbelievable.
The fries were
Damn good. They got good stuff.
maybe the best
Jimmy,
fries in the city.
Thursday, the special is a cheesesteak.
Oh,
And I was kind of hoping you would be our
I was thinking about that
East
too.
Coast
I'll come and
filter, if you will.
I'll come and try that.
All right,
Damn
there it
right.
is.
They got a big menu, man. They do. They got
It's Thursday.
tacos too.
By the way, you
Isn't
got a couple things here. Who paid for that?
You did.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Good night, everybody.
Hey, we're gonna hear about
Thank you
this
for coming. Good night.
for weeks now. For weeks, we're gonna hear about this. But we are at the Key. You guys got to check this place out. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's right here at 3225 Olive Street, right here in St. Louis, Missouri, right next to Shavitz Arena.
We
Let's
are.
go.
I was wrong this morning. Shocking.
Wow, Jimmy didn't correct me.
We are live on YouTube right now. We're doing the show live on the
Okay.
YouTube, and
What's up?
we're gonna see if Cam and can access his Twitter and tweet
Okay,
out the
Give me
tweet that
time.
I send him
Okay.
to tweet out. We'll see how long it takes Cam to do this. I'll fill a little time with this. We have some chats from the live broadcast on YouTube coming in. We have one that says, Matt was my favorite player on a different team, the team he won the World Series with, the Washington Nationals. And look what he's got there. Look
Let
at
me
that.
see that.
Look what he's got
Give me that
there.
Now, Jimmy, we're going to cut this in half, and you take a little bit. Wow. God, let's see if you guys could look at that bad boy right quick. Look at that mug.
Oh, it's sparkling on the camera. That
Look
looks
at that
good.
mug.
That looks good. We
It's-
also go ahead, Cam.
Oh my God, it fits me.
There you go.
We also
There you- look at that.
New York Jets Network is chiming in as well on the YouTube. Matt Adams, come back to the Cardinals, man.
Yeah, I would love. That's the plan.
There it
I want
is.
to come back and give back to the organization that gave me a start, and I was able to make a career out of it. So yeah, that's the goal. Come back to the Cardinals and help them get back to the baseball that everybody here in St. Louis is used to watching.
You like living in St. Louis?
Love it.
People are
Love
awesome.
He's still here, ain't he?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I'm going
are
to be
still
here for a while.
Funny how that
So,
works.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I fell in love with the city, fell in love with the fan base whenever I was here.
And take
met my
that
wife
damn
here.
ring off.
Yeah. You're just jealous that we swept them 4-0 in the NLCS. What do you guys say about that?
I'm
Yeah,
not
what do you guys say
jealous.
about
I'm
that?
angry.
There
I'm
you go.
angry.
He wants 2 rings.
Yeah, I was very mad. That's Paul. I was very annoyed by that. We also have the General Wombat with a very important question. You just brought them up. What kind of fries they got up here? They looked like a little bit of whole.
Dang good fries.
What would we say? Whole cut.
Yeah.
is the way to describe them because you
Yeah.
got some of the fries that got a little bit of the brown end on the top.
Yeah,
which
I feel like
actually
the
kinda
skin, like they had a little bit of skin on it.
Yeah.
It was
Natural cut.
Natural cut.
Yeah.
Natural cut
Yeah,
fries is what we got here
natural
at General Wombat.
little seasoned.
Yeah, a little season.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be able to see some of the food. We're going to put it. We put it in order for a smash burger. They also got tacos. I'm a big taco guy.
That's
So
all
good.
we're going to have a smash burger and some tacos on the table so you guys can all see that. Degenerate Wombat, I'm not going to read that one because you're just such a negative
Is
Nancy.
he being negative again?
Yeah, he is. I'm not going to.
Towards
There's
you?
no need. No, not towards me. Towards somebody who works for the Cardinals and happens to manage them from the dugout. No need
geez,
to get too negative there.
I thought we're past that.
I
You
thought
turn the
we-
Randy
I
Carter
thought we
again?
were- well, the Yachty thing has, to some people, rejiggered the conversation and
I saw
brought
that
it up.
too. Like,
Now
okay,
people are saying, okay, how long until he takes over? So I think people are just
let's ask Matt.
grasping at straws.
You've met Ollie,
Thank
right?
you very much, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, put it down
You
right
can put it
here.
right here.
Yeah, put it down
Right here. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Oh my
Ooh,
word.
Now you can see it on the
Oh
screen
my
right
word.
there.
Check that bad boy
You
out
met
right
Ollie,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Good guy.
Great guy. Great baseball guy.
Everybody, they went through some ups and some downs.
Yep.
Team's still with them. You know guys on the team, right?
Yes. Listen, whenever I came up in the Cardinals organization, Ollie was there. I got traded back in 2018. Ollie was on the coaching staff. Ollie is a great baseball mind. He just what a lot of the fans don't understand is some of the stuff is out of his control. The players still have to go out there and perform. and whatnot. And I think they try to find a scapegoat, and that's Ollie. The manager's always going to be the scapegoat,
Of course.
but he's a great baseball guy. He goes about it the right way. He's a great communicator. Like, I have nothing bad to say about
I
him.
like great communicators. I like a guy
Gotta be a
that
great
could, even a fourth line guy, or a just bottom tier guy on a team. You talk to the coach. He looks into you in your eyes. You actually know he knows what you've done. He actually talks to you in a civil way, a nice conversation, to where you walk out of that confident.
Yeah.
Now you're learning, but you're still confident. You're not
That goes a
belittled.
long way.
You're not like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, there's a lot of emotions that go up and down when you're young, when you're not established yet. So a good coach. Oh my word. Oh my word. What's up? What's up then? What's up, baby? Look at him. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, baby. Oh, he's asking for the wallet.
Tuna in the house.
Tuna's in the house, baby. What's that?
The thing about Ollie, though, I don't understand, is he does walk around like he's got groceries under his.
With a hat backwards. He looks jacked.
You can take a shot.
Look,
He looked
he's
in.
fine.
Not taking a shot. The guy's in great shape.
He's in damn good shape.
And to me, a guy that's in great shape and carries himself with confidence. You want to know who else walks like that? Max Scherzer. You going to go up to Max and tell him that he can't walk like that?
Are you with those double eyes? Yeah, he probably will.
Yeah, well,
Yes, he probably. He might be going to do it. It's going to be Jimmy.
I've been beaten up before.
Have you gone toe to toe with anybody? Have you gone toe to toe in a locker room where you felt, God dang, this is getting serious?
The only time it ever got real bad, Chuck Finley. Do you remember that name? Big pitcher, sort of a mercenary with the Cardinals, came in late, when they were making a push. 6'6", I remember, big guy. Anyway, they were playing the Giants, and then I wanted to ask how you manage Bonds. And before we started, I said, I'm going to ask you about Bonds. He said, okay, I don't care what you ask. And then I went in, and then all of a sudden there's like 8 cameras. And I asked him that very same question. And he said, I said, how do you manage Bonds? And he said, I worry about the guys around him. And I said, yeah, but if you're facing him, how do you manage him? I'm not looking for a scouting report. Plus, I told you what I was going to ask you about. So then he said, oh, you didn't like my answer, so you're going to ask it again? And I said, to be honest with you, I told you what I was going to ask you, and you agreed to do it, and then you didn't answer it. So, yeah, I followed up with another question. Then it calmed down. I mean, I wasn't yelling because tower's over me, but I stood my ground. And to his credit, he found me 20 minutes later after we broke up, and he said, that was my bad. You were right.
That's all I need from you.
Chuck Finley,
That's
good
all
man.
I need from you. Because there's horror
That was
stories
the only
out there.
time I've seen other things. Like I remember there was a camera guy, I think it might have been from Channel 2 during the playoffs in the visitors clubhouse, sitting on a couch.
Oh.
And someone told one of the players, said, that's
Get out of here.
And this guy said, I'm allowed to sit here. And they told him, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Sitting on a couch in the lounge?
In the middle of the club.
But whatever. No, that's their clubhouse. You don't sit. Dang. I do see, if you go on like YouTube and you see all the back and forth with some of these guys, man, a lot of times it's in the East Coast with the Rangers.
Well, they're all terrible people on the East Coast.
Only
you just called yourself out.
80% of them.
I was mocking him.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some bad back and forth. They don't even talk to him anymore. Marty Brodeur didn't talk to the main guy, got his name. Actually, he was good to me in Jersey because Marty, during the 2003 playoff, was going through a divorce, and it was nasty. During the playoffs, and he stood on his head and he won that cup, but they kept writing about it. This guy kept writing about it, and he never talked to him again. So when he was and when I got there, like it was, like, obviously that whole thing was over. They won. Marty still had that. He never talked to this guy, and every time he did an interview, he'd have to sit out. And he's the main writer for the whatever it was, Jersey Dispatch, whatever it's called. Never talked to him ever again, and put his foot down. Never talked to him ever again. It was very bizarre. Kept writing about his divorce, and so I don't know. Have you seen anybody?
I know Ricky Horton told me back when he was playing, there was a local reporter. it's no one who's around now. I don't even remember what it was about. Kind of went on a personal level after one of the Cardinal players. And so as a group, all the pitchers said, we won't do an interview if that guy's in the scrum. So they would stop talking when he came in.
Yep. That's good. Having your guys back.
Yeah, but the guys got to do their job too.
Right.
I don't know. You got to. I don't know exactly what he was writing about, but hey, if you're pissed at the guy, it's on. I mean, I'm talking to him.
I told him if you were covering the Rams, and I always wanted to get it in because I had stuff to get, fed or whatever, and I'd go in first on Marshall Faulk, and he would just fire me with bullets, or whoever went first.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, me trying to
Marshall.
get in, I didn't take it personal. And then he actually told me at a later time, he said, I always tried to just fill that first guy with lead so that it went quicker because people would be afraid to ask questions. And it was that way with Lance. He intimidated people.
Lance would do that.
No offense to the football players, though. It's one time a week. Answer questions.
Yeah.
One time. Answer questions. It's not every other day. It's not every answer question.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
Who was you when you? I don't know where we are in time, but when I know you were tight with Gritchick. Like, who were the guys? Because I notice it's kind of clicky. Like, if there's a team dinner, it's one thing, but then there's like different cliques within the clubhouse. Yeah. Who were the guys that when you were playing the Cardinals that you were tight?
Yeah, my crew was Colt Wong, Seth Manis, Kevin Segrist,
and Gritch or no Gritch?
Gritch was in there a little bit, but we had Greg Garcia.
Good dude.
We had like a little crew where we were on the road after the games. We'd shack up in somebody's room and we'd just play Mario Kart, talk about the game and play like that. Like, go back to answer your question, what do I miss? Like, that would be added to the list as well. Like, hanging out with the boys, just having fun after the game. But like Wong, I would say Wong, Waka, and Segrist and Seth were like my four main dudes.
Waka's a good dude, too. Segrist was good. They must have broke him.
Segrist moved back here. He's back in the St. Louis area.
Get out.
Sunset Hills.
Bring him on, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I might have him in the Rolodex still.
There you go.
We don't. I was mocked. We don't call it Rolodex. In the contacts list.
Can I just say something about roommates, though?
Yeah.
And I've said this before. And I know, like, Holly's doing this stuff, and he's like, I love my roommate. Listen, I love hanging out with the guys. Hang out in your room. We'll order room service. We'll talk.
Clip that off.
We'll do our thing. But I want to leave your room, and I want to go into my room and go to the bathroom without anybody else in there. I want to call somebody without anybody else hearing it. I want to walk around naked, whatever the case is. I don't want you there. I'll hang with you until it's bedtime. Why would you want a roommate? I hate it. I liked it until I wanted to go to bed.
But you're different. See that food here? He won't eat it here because he won't eat in public.
I won't eat in public.
Why are you taking shots at him?
Why are you taking shots at me?
Is that a shot?
I talked about on the show.
Call him out in front of everybody that he doesn't want to eat in public?
I told you.
No, he calls himself out all the time. When he's
Sometimes
not
you're
hanging
forced
with
into
the
it.
boys,
Yeah.
he's not eating food in public.
Because I'm a gross eater.
Messy.
My Facebook's
yeah,
beat
yeah,
up.
I'm a
It's in my
messy eater too.
teeth.
Yeah.
And I'm
gonna
like
eat this.
picking my
If I
teeth.
ate this taco, I'd have guacamole all
But
over
that
my
looks
face.
gosh
and
dang
yeah,
good.
it does look good.
Hey, by the way, we're at the Key. Hey, the Key will have sports trivia tonight with Alvin Reed. Starting next week, it will be every Wednesday night. If you're here, stick around. Sports trivia will start at 8 p.m.
The great Alvin Reed.
What's up, baby? Are you going toe-to-toe with Randy on the sports trivia? Because I like to see that. He's really good. He doesn't lose much. Now, Tuna wants to jump in because he thinks he knows everything, too. I want all three of you going at it. I love it. I love it. Hey, we're at the Key. Check this place out right downtown. It's got great food. They got smash burgers. We're going to eat some tacos. We're doing our thing. Hey, we're going to go to break. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
guys ready to go? All right, we're going here for the second half. We set a timer really quickly. 48 minutes.
Let's go, baby. We're at the Key. Let's go. 3225 Olive Street, right downtown in St. Louis, Missouri. You got to check this place out.
Midtown, Cam.
Is it?
Because the jewel of Midtown's right on the other side of that parking garage is the jewel of Midtown's Chaffetz Arena, where the 18-1 Billikens play. And then here, just right across the street from SLU, in Midtown, we're at the Key STL.
You get off of 40, you're right here.
You're right here.
It's the easiest place to
So
get
easy.
to. And the parking's great too, by the way. The food's damn good. This place is gigantic. Listen, I like when people in St. Louis, renovate places like this, historic places, and make them into something where people can come down here and enjoy sporting events, want to hang out downtown. I love what they're doing. Chrissy, right over there, who looks like the
Dos
Equis guy, baby. The most interesting man in the world. Look at him.
That's what
he looks like a movie star.
Like the world's most interesting man.
He looks like he's a movie star.
He does.
He's doing damn good things in this town.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the city.
I like to see what people actually do. You hear what people talk about. I'm doing this for the city. I'm doing this. He's actually doing something. You could come in, you could feel, you could touch, you could live. I love what he's doing. That's Chrissy Hansen right there. Handsome son of a bitch.
He's like a mix between businessman and supporter of the arts.
Exactly.
What you kind of need to have both in there. And he makes one of the finest smash burgers you will ever eat.
And tacos.
Shrimp tacos were.
God dang.
Yeah.
I don't know what
damn
this
good
is.
Food.
This was some kind of like patty melt.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
Yes.
Really good food.
Yes.
They got great food. They got a big bar. They got nice Listen, I evaluate everything. I go to the bathroom a lot because my bladder must be tiny. Nice bathrooms, multiple bathrooms. Even if you go in the other room over there where you could have jam sessions, you could host events. They got different little areas. This place is gigantic. It's a historic building that they renovated, and now they got a lot of cool things going right here. They also have trivia night tonight too, by the way. Trivia night tonight with Alvin Reed. Starting next week, it will be every Wednesday night. If you're here, stick around. Sports trivia will start at 8 p.m. And we already talked to Randy Carricker. He's not going to do it, so somebody does have a chance to win. Just so all y'all know.
Randy's a machine.
He doesn't lose.
Has
he lost, Rock?
Listen, he would lose every once in a
to?
while. He would lose every once in a while. But on the fight, when we were on the radio, it was just, I would be lucky if I could stump him once every 2 weeks was probably about the rate. And so, I crossed my time there. I wrote something like 2,000 trivia questions.
Oh my
God.
God.
I think I legitimately stumped him on maybe a dozen.
That's ridiculous.
Like there was every other
though?
one that he got wrong. He had like 2 or 3 facts, and the fact that he just has everything in his brain, something jumped up and like replaced it where it shouldn't have been.
See,
and now I try to get him now. I've changed up the game a little bit here on STL Sports Central. And I'll do things like I'll give him a box. I'll give him like a play-by-play of a Cardinals 9th inning where something big happened, and I make him fill in like who got the opening hit, who hit the triple for the RBI, who got the home run that took it all over, and like I'll give him like 1 or 2 players who got like the double in like at the second at bat, but he's got to figure out who's the first at bat, the 4th at bat, the 5th at bat are, and he gets it every time.
He probably played in that game and
I think
still
I've done
didn't
one.
get it.
You definitely. I could find out. You've definitely
still
been
didn't get it,
involved
and Randy
in the
did.
trivia questions I asked Randy on the fight. I could probably find one.
Yeah.
I will here.
Can I ask? I want to ask Randy if he knows this question. Is that okay, Rock? If I ask him one question,
It's kind of
He's
on
right
him.
there.
I want to know if he knows who baseball's first designated
Randy, you're being
hitter
asked a
was.
question. Do you know who baseball's first designated hitter was?
Scott
Ron Blumberg. He had it immediately.
1 second, he knew it. He knew it.
He was in a completely different conversation.
having a conversation. He still got it.
He did mispronounce it.
You're a freak.
It is Bloomberg, not Blumberg. But
Mayor,
that's New York sports. That's the only Jewish sports trivia answer, right? And you, sir, are the best.
You are.
You, sir, are the best.
oh, that's hilarious. You guys want to do our guarantees?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do our guarantees. By the way, our guarantees are sponsored by St. Louis Hot Tub Warehouse. Check that out. Get that hot tub. Pimp out your house. It's getting cold, by the way. No, like it's getting Arctic cold, like an asteroid hit 12,000 years ago,
we're being
and we're
told-
going into a
we're being
cold
told,
punch.
Yeah, we're being told both in the chat and by the people here at the Key who are watching the show that a state of emergency is being declared.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
Already?
Jesus,
Yes,
Murphy.
apparently, yes.
Do you think there's going to be a
The
Apparently-
last thing I saw, we were
It's-
supposed to get 3 inches.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Maddie,
apparently,
you got to pay
A
attention.
state of emergency has been declared in Missouri about the storm.
That could be southern Missouri, too, where it's very, very hilly. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
That's where
I'm
it's
just
at.
letting I'll be right now.
I was about to text my wife and say, hey, I'm seeing people on social media saying the grocery stores are already jammed. So I called her and she said, I'm at the grocery store now. It's chaos. And this was this afternoon.
What time did she go? I went at
did the same
2:45 p.m. and it was the line was out the door.
Which one did you go?
Straub's.
So
Right
we
in
went to
Clayton.
Deerberg's.
We went to
Right
Aldi.
They're all jam packed.
You
I
went
got to
to-
go back tomorrow.
Went to Aldi because we had to bulk up.
Because you wanted to get no-name chips.
Yes. I
At
like
a
the no-name
discount.
chips. No,
Aldi's is great.
no,
Tomorrow's
you just
gonna
picked
be
up my
worse.
wine there.
Yeah.
I got to go back tomorrow. Pray for me, Jim.
We're praying.
Please.
I did in fact
Rock will
write,
pray for you.
I did in fact write a fight question about Matt Adams. Here it is.
What do you got?
It was on one of your birthdays. So it says happy birthday to Big City, Matt Adams. Adams hit 20 home runs for a single team just once in his career. With which team did he do it? The options were St. Louis Cardinals, Atlanta Braves, and Washington Nationals.
Nationals.
It's the Nationals.
Yeah.
100% correct. Ding, ding, ding. Matt Adams.
You
gets it
should
right.
know that. Sorry. I mean,
I almost said Atlanta,
gonna
but I
say.
think I had 19 in Atlanta.
I don't think I have another one. I had one here where you were an option to throw him off, and it was who was the last Cardinal to hit a home World Series home run in Game 5 of the 2013 World Series. The options were Alan Craig, Matt Adams, or Matt Holliday.
It definitely was not me. I think I hit 100 that year.
Can I ask you a question?
It was Matt Holliday.
What was the biggest error you've ever made to where you're like, son of a bitch?
Biggest error.
Were
20
you done?
And
effed
it
up?
was John
yeah.
Lackey on the mound.
No.
What was the biggest
Lackey-
error where you had to walk in that clubhouse and everybody's like, dude.
They're not like that.
I know, but they're thinking it.
I want to say it was Game 5 of the NLCS
Oh,
in 2014 against the Giants.
Oh no.
Threw a ball high and away to second base, and the tying run. They would have been an inning-ending double play.
Were
and the
you
tying
just
run.
not locked in? Were it slip off your finger? Were you just like when you threw the ball? Were you like, oh god?
It was one of those plays where like I was holding runner on first base, ball down the line. So I touched first base, and it was a tag play at second base. It wasn't a force play. So I spun, and I didn't have good form, and my arm was lagging behind the body and
Can't do that.
And who is it? Long's at second? Who's at who?
Who could we
is
blame?
It was a shortstop. I mean, I
was
want
it?
to say it was Cosma.
Son of a
Little
bitch.
guy.
He blew it. That's
Little
right.
guy.
Tweet something out about that.
Blew that.
No, I blew it.
So
that was
what goes through your head when you, especially in that particular
Yeah.
situation? That's big dogs. That's not a regular season game that everybody's watching. This means a lot.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Are you like, calm down, Maddie? You're good. Don't worry about it. Like, you calming yourself down?
No,
I know. You're like, you suck.
I wanted to curl up in a
Hey.
ball and cry
Because
because I felt like I just let everybody, not only my teammates but the city of St. Louis
you
down.
did. You
Yeah.
did. We were all thinking that earlier
Yeah,
today.
but don't-
You let us all
Don't
down.
you have to you got to.
Everybody remember that?
out, dude.
Well, yeah,
More
I mean,
game to play.
No, but like showed up the next day in like elimination game, and I hit a game tying homer off Madison Bumgarner to answer back. So like, you gotta have quick.
Yeah, baby. Brody
We
knows
love
what's up.
City.
Brody
We
knows.
love City.
Let's
We
go.
love City.
Yeah,
We forgive you for that.
thank you.
I apologize for interrupting the guarantee portion of
No, that was
of
good.
the episode because I
That was
had to find
good.
that. Thank you very
That was
much.
good.
I just knew it. I'm like, there's going to be
Yeah.
a Matt Adams question.
Yep.
There was time. I mean,
You better get that though.
I had a
Right.
couple like outlets, and one of them was like a birthday list, and I would be like, okay, trying a trivia question about Matt Adams.
Could you imagine if I said St. Louis?
Wrong. Like you didn't know that? Like
And that's one of the things too. Like that Rocky is great at, even though we fought like an old
you
married
guys
couple.
fought this morning.
Like,
It
he
scared
does
me a
have to
little bit.
navigate the fact that you and I are short attention span.
That's
theater.
right. What are we doing? Where am I at?
Right. And
Yeah.
like he's like, we got to do this, and then we don't do it
Yeah.
because we're idiots. But We're doing the guarantees now to get us
That's what we're going
back
to do.
on track.
And
Matt-
Rock has to deal with a lot when he
Stop
gets in the
looking at
morning.
my phone.
Yeah, Matt Adams thinks it's a real thing. All right, City.
When Ryan messes things up in the morning, Rock has to fix it. I'm joking, Ryan. I love you, buddy. What's up?
All right, so
Big Ryan.
this is where we give our guarantees. Usually it's 3, but to be honest, or 2. I forgot that this is tomorrow's show. We're doing it Thursday night for Friday morning. But I have a guarantee that is not necessarily sports related. It doesn't have to be. And you don't have to take some random game like pretend you beefed up on it. I guarantee this, and I've never been more sure of any guarantee that I've ever given. But come Saturday morning, there'll be a storm in St. Louis, and one man will wake up like a child on Christmas morning with a big smile on his face because human suffering has arrived, and that's Cam Janssen. That's
And I
my
got
guarantee.
my beer, my
fantastic
chew,
guarantee.
my food, and I'm good to go. And you dang right, girl.
And everyone else is doomed.
Everybody's
And you're
doing-
okay with that.
I'm going to be fine. Everybody's no. I will guarantee this, though. The Blues are in Dallas right now, and things are happening in Dallas. That's where it's starting. I think they're going to get stuck in Dallas. Then Saturday, the game's going to be canceled. They're not going to play Saturday. But then over the weekend, I do feel like Army is going to make a big-time trade that's going to involve a big-time player on the St. Louis Blues. That's a trifecta right there. Stuck in Dallas, not play Saturday, and then a big-time trade with with one of the big dogs. See you later. I think
Cam
that's
has
gonna happen.
inside information.
I was just going to say,
Inside
I'm
info.
just telling you.
you
Right
care
now,
to
Army's
elaborate
like
on
Cam
who you
Janssen.
think?
It's
Gum.
bleeding in Dallas, and they're all just waiting there. What a stupid schedule they have anyway. They're in Winnipeg, and they're like, oh, we're going to go down to Dallas for 3 days. They had the rookie party down there, and now it's going to start sleeting and ice. They're going to get stuck there. No game on Saturday, and then a big-time trade. Is that too negative? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Do you get like a big 4-wheeler and go rescue Andy?
No. Andy has to take care of himself.
Andy's on the
Andy
trip.
would
You
not
worry
take care of
about
me.
him.
You
You
think
worry.
Andy's going to take care of me? No. He'd step over me if I was dying because he's tweeting something out.
I wouldn't.
I know you wouldn't. You're dang right you wouldn't. You would not do that.
Darn right. Now, City, you have guarantees. I think you took it a little too seriously, but go ahead. Show us what you
What
got.
do you got?
No,
What do you got?
I'm going off script. You were looking at my phone. I'm going to say
Let me look at your phone. Who are you texting?
nobody.
Okay.
I'm going to say, since we're in the Midwest, the weather's crazy. I'm going to say that the storm's not going to be that bad.
Well, you're wrong.
I like this.
I talk
like
to
that
Mother
take.
Nature every
I like
day.
that take.
Every day she talks to me. You're wrong.
No?
Cam,
So-
Cam,
Yeah.
I've been trying to tell you this entire time. The squirrels can't understand you.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Okay.
I got a guarantee for you. Pretty simple. I know this one isn't the weekend, but I'm counting it. This afternoon, if this is on Friday, Billikens improved to 19-1. They play the Bonnies in Olean. Olean, my bad. Sorry. The East Coaster guy knows it. I don't. They beat St. Bonaventure. They moved on to 19-1. Another 2-0 road trip for the Billikens as they continue to solidify their spot as an at-large bid candidate for the NCAA.
And they're gonna get stuck there. And they're gonna get stuck there.
No, they're not playing. They're in New York. I hope
Get
they
out.
Yeah.
So the
You
game
better
is-
get out. They're getting over a foot
they'll-
of snow.
They'll be flying out from New York to St. Louis late Friday night. They'll be good.
Can I ask you a dumb question?
Go for it.
Do they fly private?
They charter, and so yes.
They
Yeah.
fly, okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've seen
there's
it.
the
God.
video you can see on the Billikens thing where Josh Schertz got the captain's phone to announce that Kellen Thames won A-10 Player of the
Oh,
Week,
that's
and you
cool.
can just see it. Robbie Avila's head's hitting the ceiling in his seat because it's a small plane, but yeah, just 2 rows. Everyone
We got to get you on
Not a
that.
big okay.
Yeah.
We got to
Do
get
the
you on
Blues have
there.
their own plane? Or they charter
God, yeah.
one? Just they have
Well,
their own-
I mean, the plane they had the last couple years is fantastic. They upgraded since I was there, and everybody has their own little section that's quite nice.
nice.
Right? Yeah, really nice.
Rock, I had another
Everyone check
question.
out, everyone check out besthotTubprices.com.
STL City. Klaus gone?
It looks like that's going to happen.
Oh.
There has been a little bit of an update in the
Oh,
last
no.
few hours, and that is this is a spurious update, which is apparently João Klaus from his Instagram liked the post from Tom Bogert about the discussions. Right now, according to the reporting by Tom Bogert at Athletic, the only things they got to cross a couple T's, dot a couple I's, and they still have to get the players' approval. But if he's liking the post on Instagram, are we looking too much into it? Does he want to go? Who doesn't want to go to LA?
What's he mad because they fined him because he missed I
don't think they're mad at him.
He got fined and then
for what?
Unless that's not true. I read someone again. It's not me, but I read that it could stem from him being fined at the end of the season, him missing a meeting when he told them he had a family thing, and they fined him anyway.
It's a weird.
It could be totally made up
money
like
for a
Facebook.
family thing.
Yeah, and the issue there is that the head coach that would have been there at the end of the season isn't there anymore. The director of the team who was there at the end of the season isn't there anymore. So does the fact that there's all new blood in the front office and on the touchline change his thoughts on that situation? Which is this is the first I'm hearing of it. Wouldn't shock me.
It could be bogus.
No, they fumbled the ball on the little things over there.
That's not
unfortunately, and so that wouldn't surprise me at all. But I mean, it's also why would you not want to go to LA? I mean, it's the Galaxy.
Yeah, I get that.
They're going to pay your freight. You're going to play with better players. You're going to win a lot more games than you are
because you're in
the next
St.
year or
Louis.
so you're in a contract year. So if you have a good year with them, maybe you can re-up again in LA for big money, win a lot of games. It makes sense. It makes sense for City 2 to get $2
now,
million
Klaus, if you're listening to this live broadcast,
and he is,
please think of me.
Sorry, Joe.
Because if you leave, then Berkey is the only name I know. I know Klaus and Berkey.
I know. You can learn more. I'm proud of you.
You got to learn. Hey, learning.
I'm leering.
That's what it is. I bet you Grant's going to tweet a couple times at Barstool Big Cat.
Oh, geez.
And ask them to come back on, I think. That's probably going to happen.
Speaking of bringing up things from previous shows, I've just received a breaking news bulletin. Not really, but I just got a text message with a story from somebody from earlier this morning. Fox 2 reporting, quote unquote, no St. Louis police officer or St. Louis police say that no evidence any officer ever spotted any monkeys at all.
Yeah, I just
lying son of a gun.
No, Channel 5 for. I
even talked about this.
Hold on.
You did me wrong.
Hold on.
But I thought the last thing we had heard was that one officer.
Go back. Go back and look at my tweets. There's the one about you.
Go back and look at my tweets. Is it a Hall of Fame?
No, go back and look at my tweets. Hold on. Give me 1 second here because I'm gonna look at my tweets here and then. All right, here's the one that
Monkey Watch was a.
Here's the one that Rocky tweeted about Bradley Dunlap. Beautiful man. I have that. But I said, according to reports, Channel 5 and Channel 2 both said in their newscast. This is not I like the bit. Don't get me wrong. But this was generated by local news. And all I did, City, was I'm connected. And I said, I'm going to solve this. And the truth of it is, I never said, that this cop's. I said the report saying Channel 5 and Channel 2 said a cop saw it.
No, that's fair. I'm not trying to pin this on you.
Anyway, wait, hold on. So
he's not done.
I got contacted by a guy. This is the truest. This is true. A guy who I know who has nothing to do with it, who would not tell a lie, is not a troller. He said, "Look, here's what happened. I'm just telling you because I think the whole thing's funny. It was one monkey,
not four."
Not 4, 1.
I screwed that part up.
Right.
I thought it was 4 monkeys.
But they were reporting that. That it was multiple monkeys. Look at Channel 2, Channel 4 website. They'll have that. So he told me it was a friend of his brother's that his brother works with has a pet monkey that no one knows about because it's illegal. And it got out, and it was out for 24 hours, and they got the monkey back, and they put it back in his cage. And that's why there have been no more monkey reports. It was real. It was a pet monkey.
So ridiculous.
This is crazy though. This story on Fox 2. Apparently, how that happened is that they've researched the 911 call where they apparently think this all stems. And the 911 call was from a mail carrier who said that her coworker's friend, who was also a mail carrier, apparently saw the monkey. We tried to reach out to the person who said they saw the monkey, and she has not called us back.
Shocker.
So this entire
I
thing
wanted
was
Spider Monkey.
was a third-party sighting That turned into a national phenomena.
And to be honest, like Channel 2 and Channel 5 had Channel 2 and Channel 5 had people in the area saying, well, I haven't seen it, but I'd be scared if I did, right? But no one actually saw the monkey, except I know for a fact that there were sightings, but it was one monkey in one little area, and it was back home in less than 24 hours.
Doing monkey things.
So it started where someone must have seen it because it was loose. But it was one pet monkey. I'm just telling you.
Jim's story is actually kind of more terrifying because that means that this could potentially happen again.
Yeah.
Like this guy shouldn't have the monkey.
Yeah, but it's just like the lady that had the massive ape in her basement.
But that's why
I'm taking
That's why you haven't seen anything, because this guy's like, get back in there. And then he's not going to let him back out.
Yeah, but did you guys see the graphics that people were putting out? They were hanging from the arch.
Yeah, it was great.
Like,
it became a whole thing.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Wild.
I loved it, but I did solve it. And
you didn't solve anything.
No,
that's the truth of it.
I usually want to chirp him, but he actually did solve this whole thing.
That is what it is.
He dug into
I'm telling you, I know.
This guy, swear to God, he did. I want to chirp him, but he's right.
Massively invested into the.
I was that's the old monkey watch.
I wouldn't care. I thought it was funny in the beginning.
They ain't coming to my house.
But that's the truth, man. That this is a guy who has a business. He's not going to make that thing up. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Hey, Grant, I got a trivia question for you. Did you listen? Did you listen to the show this morning? Oh, he did. Okay. Then never mind. Did you?
Come on, get on mic. What are you doing?
No, I can't. No, but he already heard this.
You new to the business?
But he heard it already.
Oh, he did?
Did you listen to the first part of the story? You hear my trivia questions this morning? About 1 million seconds?
Okay. Are we going back to that?
I just want to see if he gets it. Okay. Let me just ask you something real quick, Grant.
Even Matt Adams' camera crew is like, don't do that part of the trivia again.
Okay.
What? I just want to. Grant's a smart guy. Where's Grant's family over there? We pump him up a lot.
He's got a nice family.
He's the number one draft pick. Lovely guy. We love him big time.
Rookie of the year.
Although his shirt is wrinkled.
Now, see,
Ryan might be better than him, but it's all good. I want to give you a little trivia. Okay. I just want to know your math. What date? If you had to pick a date of 1 million seconds ago, what would the date be?
How's the song go?
I don't know about the song, but
be happy you weren't in this morning.
What date 1 million seconds ago, what do you think the date would be? Is that the right way to ask that?
I don't know.
Help me.
Yeah. How many days ago was
How many days ago? What's the date? How many days ago was 1 million seconds ago? What's the date?
Get rock.
Today is.
Can I use a calculator?
Today's the 20. No.
I don't have
today's the 22nd.
Okay, I'll go 1997.
Oh,
way off.
I'm not going to tell you right now. What about 1 billion seconds?
Oh,
how long ago would 1 billion seconds be? Jeez.
I feel like I was way off with 1997, so I'm gonna go like 1200 AD.
Oh, you got to go back. What school did he go to? What school did you guys pay for?
1200 AD.
What school did you guys pay for?
Mizzou. I feel like I was way off with the first one, so I wouldn't be correct.
Oh, you're way off. I want to see if anybody else Bro,
you said 97 for the first one? 1997 for 1 million.
Oh, yeah, come up here real quick.
I'm way off.
I got to ask you. I just want to see what you think. How long ago was
camera?
How long ago was 1 million seconds? Yeah, get on here real quick. 1 million seconds. What's the date? Today's the 22nd. What's 1 million seconds ago? I'm just. No, he does not. I just want to know if you're even close.
Okay, well, Grant said 1977.
He said 97.
97. Okay, still, that's way off.
What do you think it is? 1 million seconds
1 million
ago.
seconds.
It's the 22nd right now. When do you think it would be?
Like, no more than a week ago.
Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. You're smarter than Grant. I don't know how much. Okay, what about 1 billion seconds? Grant, what did you say for 1 billion?
He said 1200 AD.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Let's see.
What's 1 billion? So you said a week ago.
A week ago.
It was actually 1926. So it's a couple weeks.
Not bad. Yeah.
So not bad.
Weeks.
You're
Okay.
close. What's 1 billion? This just shows you when you're a millionaire and you're a billionaire, Here's the difference.
Yeah.
So this was a couple weeks ago, 1 million seconds. What's 1 billion seconds? What's the date?
Brody, do you know?
He probably done it. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
your brain's too big.
I mean, that's got to be. If it's a couple weeks, so the 52 weeks a year, right? And you got to multiply it by 999.
Yeah. Just give me something.
10 years ago, at least. I mean, probably 20.
This is where Cam acts like he really knew this.
No, I didn't know. Well, I kind of did. It just shows you 1 million seconds ago was January 9th. 1 billion seconds ago was March 14th, 1994. What's a trillion? You guys, a trillion. It just shows the difference. So just show you, 2 weeks ago, 1 million. You're a millionaire. 2 weeks. You're a billionaire. It's 1994. But if you're a trillionaire, it's 29,000 BC.
Even
that just shows
even Grant family's like, can we move on from this?
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to put him on the spot.
Hey, Grant,
Why can I ask that question?
Hey, Grant, I have a question.
I'm just curious.
Who
You're just
scored
so
baseball's
infatuated.
1 millionth run?
Oh, you're working in sports talk radio.
Bob Watson is correct. That's a more interesting question to me.
I just have to
How
know.
much money do you owe in school?
I just have to know why this trivia question.
I don't
fascinates
know.
you so much.
I'm curious about it. It just shows the difference between being a
But it was
millionaire
long.
and a billionaire.
Okay.
That's all.
Did you come up with it?
Yeah.
I like it. Don't let these guys get on your case.
God, I love you. I love you. But he asked that this morning, and it was long, and then it became
But
longer.
isn't it
And then the
interesting?
longest.
Is that not interesting to anybody else? I think it is.
It's interesting. Yes, it is.
Okay.
I just don't know how. I just know how many people didn't only had to deal with it once.
I'm asking people.
What about the Bob,
Educated people, by the way.
what
Watch out,
about the
by the
Bob
way.
Watson question? Better,
I
right?
like that one. Yes.
Okay.
If you're patronizing a business that's off of Manchester, just watch out. Cam might be asking trivia questions. Jesus.
I know.
I like that you're getting that obsessed with one thing.
I see. I follow these guys on Twitter, and I'm gonna do it, baby. I like trivia.
See that
And they
word?
got trivia tonight too, by the way, at 8:00. Just so everybody knows.
No questions from Cam.
You might got a question for me.
Yeah. Alvin's got a little bit of a tighter.
Alvin didn't
Work
even
on
know
it.
that. I would have got you on that trivia, Alvin.
Well, it's sports trivia, not time trivia.
No, not that one.
Don't ask him.
It's a numbers game. I'm a mathematician.
There we go.
See, that's
that's
all
a
I
better
need
way
to
to
know.
put it.
That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
That's why you
That's all
want him
I need
running
to
the
know.
trivia.
That's all I need to know.
That's why you want him running the
He's
trivia.
smarter than Grant. It's just the bottom line.
He did in 2 sentences, what took you a paragraph.
Yeah, why all the histrionics?
I'm just asking questions, baby.
Don't confuse him
That's
further.
what I do.
1,000 briefcases. Let's have lunch.
I like that.
Done.
Let's have lunch.
Smash burgers and tacos for everybody.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
Agitated here.
Are we
today, huh?
excited about football this weekend? Can I be a Debbie Downer? I just think it's going to be terrible games. I think these. I know. I don't want it to be because I want to sit. We're going to be snowed in. I want to watch some football. I just think the games are going to be terrible. I think they're going to be blowouts, and I think that the Super Bowl is going to be bad too. Then it's over.
Here, I know how to make you happy. Just enjoy that there's snowfall.
There it
Imagine
is.
people
Yeah.
being buried alive.
That's what I
and
want.
Screaming for their lives. and you'll be
Tornadoes
happy.
too.
Yeah, all
Somehow.
right.
You're going to be in front of your fireplace, cold one cracked open, watching the playoffs.
Bloody Mary
Okay.
with my puppies.
All right.
That's exactly what
what
I'm
kind of
going
dogs
to
you
do.
got?
We don't know really
Wait,
what kind of
wait.
dogs they are because we
Bloody-
rescue doggies.
Hold on a second.
Same.
We rescue doggies. These little doggies, they'll probably be in House Springs. Who knows? In some sort of God, who knows what? Probably not getting taken care of. We rescued both of them. We had little Luna, and we're like, we're gonna go get little Luna. Hey, Luna, what's up? And then the guy comes out and goes, Luna has her little sister who they're best friends with. Can you take both of them? We're like, yep, sold. And we took
Yeah.
both of them.
We
I
rescued
know.
two as well.
They're indoor doggies. We love them so much.
I think we're on the verge of getting a third one.
In Clayton?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
You're going to see me out there on the sidewalk.
Three of them?
Yeah.
Are they big dogs? You can't have big dogs there, right?
No, the third one, my wife wants a small one she can
Of
travel
course she
with.
does. She
Yeah.
wants a little hand. That doggy's like this.
Yeah.
I like those too.
Dog's a dog.
Dog's a dog.
Doesn't matter the size.
Although it looks
Love
like a
dogs.
cat, but I like it.
Yep.
Man, oh man.
Cats are great too.
I love
I
cats.
inherited two with my wife, and I love them.
Really?
Yeah, and
Not
I
a cat person.
that's what you say.
You don't know.
No, that's
It's a
what you
different
got.
kind
I
of-
never was.
It's a different kind of love. If anybody out there doesn't know about the kitty cat love, it's different. They follow you everywhere. You go to the bathroom, she's right there.
Rob, save me.
She's everywhere around. I miss my little
I'm
kitty.
telling you, trust me. If your wife got a cat and then you would grow attached to it.
You would be upset.
Two of them. I hated cats. Then I inherited two of my wife,
Thank you.
and I love them.
Thank you, Jimmy.
And
I'm not a
They
cat.
are.
I just can't be the only person whose first memory is watching Cam beat the tar out of someone else, and now I hear him on the radio going, "Little kitty cat."
Yes.
I just
I had that cat when I was
Juxtaposition
playing
I
for the
can't
Devils
handle.
the first time. When I first bought my house, I was like 19 years old, and that little kitty lasted 20 years. Do everything with me.
And that's why your love is because you can beat the crap out of us, and you don't. So thank you.
And I mean, I think we all can now see the way you talk about this. You're a very sensitive guy, and that's that's all I've been trying to say.
You are.
I know what
You're a
he's
very
doing.
sensitive guy.
No. I know what he's doing.
Right.
We've been through this before. I know what he's doing.
But
I know what
he's
he's
got to
doing.
have an alter ego once he steps on the ice.
Yeah.
Sensitive
He'll
guy.
beat some-
Is he trying to
Beat somebody's
emasculate
ass.
you?
I'm not trying to emasculate you. I
Yes,
just
yeah,
think-
a
I
little
just-
bit.
I just think it's just
I'm feminine. Just say it.
Just prove how much of a sensitive
say
guy you are.
Say it. It's a different kind of animal, different kind of love. They give you different kind of love. It is what it is. I miss that little kitty a lot. Hey, by the way, the Key will be, they got sports trivia night with Alvin Reed. And yes, he did get the math question I threw out to everybody. So he's going to get sports. He's going to get math. He's probably going to get everything.
He's smarter than us.
Unless he goes toe-to-toe with Randy Carricker. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But starting next week, it will be every single Wednesday right here. If you stick around, sports trivia starts at 8 o'clock right here at the Key, baby. Let's go. You think that you know a lot about baseball because you played? You talk to some of these cats, they're going to own your soul. You're going to be like, they'll ask you questions about the team that you played on, and you're going to be like, I don't know. And then you're going to look foolish.
Just drop the mic
They're
and
going to
walk out
make
the
you look
building.
foolish.
Yeah. Can't do it.
You'd be good at baseball.
Listen.
We've done trivia together.
Yeah,
Oh God.
His memory in the morning.
Let's not get into let's not get into doing trivia
I
on
play,
the show.
I play trivia
Good
during
Lord.
the night, and I'm okay. It's
No,
morning,
I've been on the show in the morning. It's not trivia in the morning. It's you two going back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
That
You
was
might
honestly-
as well get a boxing ring and put
We
boxing
just don't
gloves
know
on.
what's going to happen.
And
That
just
was
go toe to
honestly-
toe.
I try to keep it happy, but these two go at
That
it.
was one of the first things that I reacted to Jim when we started doing the show is that like we did trivia like every Friday for the first like month of the show, and every time we do it, Jim would just be like, "Now it's really early in the morning. My brain's not working at 100%. I might do kind of bad here," and I don't know why, but that little like disclaimer he would give me before the trivia games made me so angry every single time. I don't know why.
We're all
That was
doing it
true.
together.
Well, it was true.
But I'm tired too.
And at that point, I was
It's an
like,
excuse.
well, if you're
We're all
if-
tired.
If you guys are just going to get every question
All
wrong,
right, bring it back.
We got to bring it back.
Yeah, run it back.
Run
Run
it
it
back.
back.
Now you're not
One
working.
night trivia.
You're
Run
not
it back.
working till 2 o'clock in the morning.
I should have
Right.
had it tonight.
That's different. When we first did it, you're working till 2 o'clock in the
Are
morning.
you kidding me?
Jimmy's Jimmy's in Anaheim, has to fly in at 2 o'clock, then get up, sleep for 45 minutes, and then do the show, and then do trivia.
A regular night, a regular home game. I'm home.
I
at
got to give you
11,
credit on
12.
that. There's one time Jimmy literally fell asleep live on the air. He's like this. And I tried to, I'm like, oh God,
Never got me.
never got. You
I
knew it
got
was
a
coming.
sixth sense.
You knew it was coming. Popped right up.
But I've always had the rule: if my feet are on the ground, I will be in studio.
You're in studio, no matter what.
Because you're loyal.
That's right, baby.
All right, I'm a
Like,
work.
Jimmy, I need you.
I ain't
There,
good,
right?
but I'll
Listen,
show up.
In radio, you need cats. It's like in like guys like I'm sick, or you know how it is. It's a Friday and you're
Right.
sick. You know the game.
Listen. It's radio, TV. It's different because if you're sick, that means someone else has to do more. Now, generally
Right.
speaking, in a workplace, don't come in, don't get everyone else sick. That's different. You're doing a 2-3 man show. Someone does it's more work for everyone else, or they got to scramble and get a reporter or an anchor.
Pain in the
Unless
ass.
you're really sick, show up.
I don't like putting people on the spot like that.
Yeah.
The one time I did get sick coming back from the fantasy camp, I puked in Kate's car. Oh God. And then I had Kate text the guys And I think Jimmy goes, prove it. And Kate took a picture of the card and sent it to him.
Well, you had a record of deception.
I did.
All right. There was a time you said you were out of town and you were in town.
I was
and you were
taking that
caught.
day off anyway. I did lie about that, which was a white lie, which is fine.
And there was another time where there was a puddle in the road and you couldn't get through it. And
my wife didn't want me leaving the house because it got a little slick.
that's fine. I'm just saying there was a record of deception. That's why I asked for proof of puke.
Jimmy got me bit one time. I thought it was going to be a big time winter storm. I overreact because I read it. And I'm like, hey.
You overreacted
And
to
then-
a piece of weather news.
I go, guys, I'm not coming in. They're like, why? And I look outside and there's literally a dusting of nothing. And I called it off. I was scared.
That's all right. You're a sensitive guy.
I was scared.
We understand.
I wanted to get one more quick little baseball topic in because
What do you
this
got?
is news from today that we saw. The Brewers traded Freddie Peralta to the Mets, and the big thing that jumped out to me is in all the coverage, and Jorge Castillo did a great job on ESPN talking about it or on his article. And the big thing is that for the third year in a row, the Brewers have now traded away a player who could have kept them winning because they understand that they have no chance to re-sign them. We know we're talking a lot about the issues in baseball and finances. Matt, when you hear like a team that is supposed to be competing for a division championship, and you hear they have to trade away a pitcher because they're not going to be able to pay him, and now you look at everything that's happening with the Dodgers, just your reaction to the current state of baseball.
It's tough to see. And if you're on the Brewers and you see that trade go through, you're like, man, like that just set us backwards. But when that happens, I think it's huge that they trust the guys at the AAA level that they have coming up, and they feel like a guy can be inserted into that role and help them stay afloat. And who knows, maybe he becomes a dude and helps them, get back to the postseason. But with what they just did this past season and the team that they put together, such good young talent, and then trade away one of their aces, like I think the system in baseball is a little bit broken right now.
So it comes down to salary cap.
Yeah.
So I do a podcast with Lance and Matt and Kyle Gibson, and they're all like, no salary cap because they're players, and players want endless earnings for their brethren. They're the best at what they do in the world. I can understand it. But as I try to counterbalance them, because as Cam calls me, Jimmy the common ground.
You're damn right.
There is you have to bring some guarantee of making it sustainable.
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle Tucker unto itself isn't ruining civilization, but it certainly is a warning sign that everyone's going to get giant contracts from the team with the biggest amount of money to spend, where other teams can't even sniff that guy. So there has to be a ceiling and there has to be a floor.
Yep.
And it's not about limiting earnings, because to me, it's about sustainability. For example, baseball rights, we can tell with FanDuel here in St. Louis, 9 other major league teams and teams in the NBA, NHL, Blues included, okay, they used to get a boatload of money from TV fees, right? Now it's shrunk down. And if the Cardinals go to MLB, it's going to shrink down to an amount they don't even know what it's going to be.
Right.
How are these salaries sustainable? It has to be able to function within, I think, the big picture of maintaining the sport, which actually has a lot of positive signs that it's going in the right direction, but it has to protect itself. It's got to put some guardrails. What is your counterpoint, sir?
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, I think that I think
Because he's going to talk about trillions.
I'm going to talk about
billions.
tornadoes.
I feel like there does need to be a salary cap, and I know some of my peers would probably be angry that I say that as a former player, but
I just tweeted out that you said that.
that's fine. I'll take it. But I think, like you said, that to protect the sport, it's going to allow, the other 25 teams that can't give the contracts that the top 5 organizations give out on a regular basis. It's going to make the competition night in and night out a lot better. And I think it's going to help keep from the same teams being in the playoffs year after year. I think that there's got to be that counterbalance.
I think you also have to make sure that the teams that say they can't spend anything, you have to.
Gotta do something.
I'm with that. You have to have a floor. You have to do certain things or with some penalties. I don't know what it is. I just know that the most important currency in baseball is not television contract, not controllable young arms. It's fans. And if you lose that,
you're damn right.
Nobody is making money.
You're damn right.
And I get, like, I argue with those, Lance and those guys too, and they understand that. You got to find some kind of common ground to keep it sustainable.
And that's why I bring up the fans. I like, because when bringing up the Brewers situation, just imagine if you're a Brewers fan and every year they're trading away somebody else when you're trying to compete, and you're watching the Dodgers just always add. They're never losing players in LA unless they want to. They're just adding players. And so that's the fact. And Jeff Passan tweeted out this. Randy Carricker had a great tweet about this, about how fans feel helpless and like their team can't compete. And the Brewers are a winning team, and they have to feel, if you're a Brewers fan, like you're just never going to be able to get over the hump, because you have to move guys like Corbin Burns and Freddie Peralta.
Yeah, it's I think the system's a little bit broken right now, and I think that the salary cap will help that, in the future.
I gave that to you because I didn't bring my glasses.
Are these guys? if I'm a big dog right now, and I know this lockout's looming, am I like, lock me up with the biggest contract possible, because you never know what the contracts are going to be after this lockout. Now, if I'm a big dog, am I deferring money because of this lockout? Like, say you're 27 and you're a gigantic.
Look at the Dodgers contract. There's deferred money all over the place.
So like, that's what you're telling your agent.
Like, I'm not concerned about the big dogs. You know why? They got bank. I'm concerned about the younger players. I'm more concerned about the guy who earns a living working at a place like this near a ballpark.
No, I know. I know.
Or someone who works in the concession stands, or someone who works, at the stadium or at a gift shop.
But do you think the big guys right now are like, let's seal the deal now? Like, I don't want to negotiate anymore. Let's get this done before the lockout happens, because I probably won't make as much money. Maybe there's going to be a cap and whatnot.
I don't think.
Were you like, you talk to your agent?
I think the big guys are always going to get paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I wrong, Rock? I think
that much money.
I think the big dogs are going to make their money, and unless you put a floor in with the ceiling, you're going to have a lot of guys. You're going to have like sort of the haves and the have-nots.
Cam's question is interesting though, because I mean, if you're Ivan Herrera, Alec Burleson, Mason Wynn, you might be in a position where the Cardinals are coming to you and saying, "Hey, we want to buy some of your arbitration years. We want to buy some of your years of free agency." I'm not really sure what an agent's telling a guy like Alec Burleson or Mason Wynn, because of an impending lockout and the fact there might be a cap, about whether or not it's better right now for them to lock in. And I'm sure it's actually probably very different for an Alec Burleson, who's a little bit older, is already into his arbitration, as opposed to a Mason Wynn who's still got one more year before he hits his first arbitration year. Like those conversations about buying years and things like that, I can't imagine what that's going on. And I'm sure for different players and different price levels, they want to get in before it's in. At the same time, do the DeWitts and Heim Bloom want to have the discussion with Mason Wynn about his extension now, or do they want to wait until next year?
That's they have a little bit more
thing. That's a great point. And I also think too, I think the player should be the one. Like I feel like so often in the game now, I feel like the agent's going to the player and being like, "Hey, you need to sign this. You need to sign this." I feel like the player needs to stand up for himself, and if it's $5 or $6 million off, like me, I'm taking that. Maybe for a smaller amount of years, you bet on yourself, you perform those 4 years, and then you're going to get a bigger contract after that. So
I just wonder how these contracts are going to look compared to how the big ones look now after this goes down.
I guess also for you, when you were in the league and there was an impending lockout when you were still in the league, and like now you see guys like Bryce Harper who are very clearly going to be the leaders of the part of the players who say no cap, because they're going to eat. They're going to get a lot of players who are young, and they say, "But I want to be Bryce Harper, so I want to always have my bite at the apple." What was the discussions like when you were talking to a rep, when you were talking to your rep or the guys around you? Was it very stratified, and like the big dogs were making big money, had an opinion, and some of the younger guys were like, "This is kind of a BS system"?
Yeah, I think that's like, to me, like personally, like I thought the system was BS, because like I think more player, like there's only a handful of superstars on every team. Like, and those guys, like Kat said, those guys are going to get their money. Mm-hmm. Those guys are going to make their money regardless. But the salary cap will help the middle ground players, the lower level players, stay in the league longer, and also be able to make a living and
but I'm sure there was guys that you knew though who had the mindset of, "Oh, I'm gonna be that guy," and so they would have fought.
The discussions in the clubhouse got it got heated sometimes.
Like most of the big voices in the clubhouse are the superstars
100%.
who are against the salary cap.
Yeah.
So the younger guys keep to themselves.
Yes. That's a great
all
point.
what you're like, because for them, I'm not signing for $20 million. If you're a young guy, if I can get $20 million career earnings, my
I'm
whole
signing
family's
without a
covered.
heart.
Can
life
you do
on
anything
that.
for the young guy? Like even like the guys in the minors that are eating like bologna sandwiches. Like you're
It's better now, but
Yeah,
it's still not great.
So there's a
Can they do
union
some
for
of
the
them?
minor leaguers now.
Okay.
Like where like back like whenever I was coming up through,
Oh,
like there
God.
was nothing. Like
Yeah.
there was nothing to protect us. Where now like Kat said, it is better, and those guys they have reps, they have
Okay.
a union, and the salaries have gotten
Gotta
better.
take
at
care of
minor
the-
league.
those guys too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not all just big dogs. You know, you got to take care of everybody.
Look, if you get to the major leagues, you're doing something that very few people over the history of baseball comparatively have ever done. You should be paid.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying everyone gets $20 million a year,
Well, how about get
but
20
there's middle
million
ground.
earlier in your career instead of waiting so long? You know, I don't know.
There's other,
Well, and
you know,
it's
there's
also,
other parts from the team side. Like I'll take a guy like Tommy Pham. The Cardinals stuck with that guy through injury after injury
Yep.
after injury,
All
right?
kinds of
They
stuff.
invested in him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you invest in a guy and he's healthy. Bye.
Knife fight.
I
after
mean,
knife
there,
fight.
again, middle ground. It has to be
East
middle
side.
ground.
Sure.
Oh, we got winners, by the way. We got winners. Let's see who the winners are. Let's go. Let's go. Opening day tickets. Opening day tickets. Let's see here. What do we got going here? Let's go. Erica Sir Francis here. Yeah. Congratulations. What's up, Erica? Let's go, girl.
Erica Saran.
Yeah.
Erica, I'm so sorry, and to you and your family, that is
That's-
that is going to become a regular drop on the show.
That was the
I'm very
Dave.
sorry for that.
The Dave wrote it. The Dave wrote it.
And I handed it to you.
And then you
because I
hand
had
it to
my
me.
glass.
Okay.
It's good
A
entertainment.
Matt Adams ball. Holy cockatoli. Let's see here. Dan Hennessy. Let's go, Danny boy. You did good. You did good. You did good. Oh my God. A Cam Janssen puck. Oh my
Go, baby.
God. Let's go. Derek Miller. There we go, Derek. Ah, damn good, Derek. He left because he didn't care. He left because he didn't care.
I'd like to accept on behalf of Derek Miller, who wanted to thank the Academy.
Thank you, Derek. Okay. Oh, a co-host for a day.
This is the big one.
Oh.
A co-host.
A lot of pressure.
What are you going to do when these two go at it?
We need.
I need help.
Yeah,
I need help.
there was.
Are you going to jump in?
There was fine print on this prize that you will be a legal mediator for the day.
What are you going to do? Like I need people.
You sit back and enjoy.
Exactly. I sit back, don't
Yeah.
you, and do your thing. Okay, co-host for a day. It's Kyle. It's Kyle Cusack. Where you at, Kylie boy? What's up? You let us know when you want to come in, dude.
Kyle, a loyal listener to Hot Take
He
Central.
texts in all the
He's
time.
always in the
I love
chat,
it.
always in the text box. Can't wait till we get a immediate real-time feed of Kyle.
I want to hear your.
co-host
I want
for
to
the
see
day.
your reaction when things go down.
Hey.
You never know where the show's going to go. I'm sorry. Like, oh, we're talking about happiness, and all of a sudden these two just something just bam, and it just they go toe to toe.
You want to know who we got to get on the show real quick before we wrap up? Henry.
Henry.
Henry's got to come into studio.
Oh, your arch nemesis, Henry. He ain't here.
And then
Rock's
we would
looking
really
around
see.
like, where is he?
Then we
He's gonna
would see
choke me
people
out.
go at it.
He's going to choke me out.
Henry, of course, just one of the very many rabid Cardinals fans in
I
the
love
area.
it. We love it, and we love chirping, man. And listen, if you guys aren't here, we're going to email you, email the winners, all your stuff. Thank you guys for coming out here. By the way, there's trivia right after this. I dare you to go toe to toe.
Thank you
I
guys for
dare you to
coming
go
out.
toe to toe with Alvin Reed, baby. Thank you guys. We love you. Thank you to the Key. Always come check this place out before games, after SLU games, before Blues games, after Blues games, Cardinal games. It's right here. This place
And
is
thank
fantastic.
you to Tuna for showing up.
Thank you for Charlie
I guess
Tuna for
they
showing
moved
up.
him back to the
He's
home,
still
but
around, baby.
Also, just overall, I mean, just tell everybody about this. There's not a lot of places, especially in the city, to get late night food, places that are open late night.
Late
This place-
night food?
Yeah, and the dance floor is open. They keep the kitchen open a little bit later some of the nights as well. Check out the Key
It's right
STL.
here.
It's absolutely
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
Easy parking. This is a place to be. Anytime you want to come downtown, check this place out.
Food's
right
great.
here, the Key. Burger Bar, and Boogie. Love all you guys. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys next week. Hot Take Central 2.0.